We laugh all the way up, then all the way back. Daniel mostly. But okay, this is the Papa Sam Radio Show coming from Papa's couch. This is my grandson Arthur. He owns the outfit. He does all the editing and all of that. He's learning how he wants to be one day. He wants to be in radio and TV and editing and stuff like that. And he's practicing. So we're gonna go now. So Arthur, low energy Arthur, go for it.
Well, since I'm low energy, we're going to talk about something that has been haunting us for our hunting adventures. First of all, let's just talk about our luck of hunting. How many squirrels we killed this year?
There
you go.
He's up there. Yeah.
Go ahead, got the first shot.
At last.
The legend Lowell.
At last, baby. Come on, baby.
Squirrel at last.
Squirrel at last. Baby, here.
Go.
This is what we're after. We've made 3 trees. 1, 2, 3. We've seen 2 squirrels. This is the second one. And the other one probably went in the hole that we'd have got him.
Alright, who killed it?
Huh?
Who killed him?
I did. And I'll kill every one the rest of the day. Little peon hunters, but I taught them everything they know, and they're doing all right.
That's why I'm in squirrel training school.
You saw where I shot, right? See if you can't get him.
Well, my goodness, the bug just hit me. It just fell right over. I think I see him. You see that?
I believe I see you return.
Oh. Woohoo!
There he is! Ha-ha! I knew that's where he was.
That's one today.
One down.
Lord, who got him? Who shot him?
Sam shot him.
We just got through cleaning the squirrels. We killed 6 squirrels today. Arthur don't want to show them because he thinks he'll offend somebody on. But people want to see them. They think you're lying if you don't.
And that is one for today.
Well, we just shot one. Here, go ahead and get him. He ain't gonna hurt you. Hey, that dog will not. He will not eat.
Yeah, come there. All right.
How many was it?
And it's late in February. We treed 12 times and killed 3 squirrels, but you can't get them on the hole unless you got a chainsaw.
He killed 3. My dog treed 6. You know, that's how it goes.
Whose dog did better then?
No comment, no comment.
All year probably 100, a little better than 100.
Well,
Count what me and Dan killed. Man, you've killed 30-some.
we killed a lot.
Yeah, since you've been going, we killed 30-some. I got the tails in the dog box. I keep them up, see how many booger man has treed and how much he's done. And but this is the sorriest year I've ever had since I've had a squirrel dog. I know it ain't the squirrel dog, because if you take away a squirrel's ass, she gets it done. But I talked to a man today that came here that does a lot of squirrel hunting, and he said he only could find 2 and 3s. So he's got a good dog. His name is what's that dog's name?
The dog's name was
Crook. The dog's name was Crook. Come out of PJ and PJ and a dog out of South Carolina, which is the same stock we hunt.
Yes, sir. And Well, when we bring the camera, just not a lot of action happens when we bring the camera.
And there ain't much camera action happens when we don't have the camera. When we do have or don't have.
I know.
It's the worst year I've ever had. The first year I squirrel hunted up on the lake, me, Steve Visit, Brooks Visit, and myself, and sometimes Mr. Parker, and sometimes Joey Brazel would go with us. Killed 500 and some squirrels that year. We were killing, go in the mornings on Saturday mornings and kill 10 or 12, and go back that evening and kill 10, 12, 15, sometimes 20, 25. Always above 10, yeah, about all the time. And we were off at Christmas and Thanksgiving, we just slaughtered them.
Yes, sir.
I went up there one day, after Thanksgiving Day, I rode up there, took a little dog named Jazz. In 30 minutes time, I killed 8 squirrels and back in the truck, putting them in the truck and coming home. And after I got to the lake. In 30 minutes time, that's how many squirrels was up there that year. But you take it now, look, listen to this. Count them on fingers. Coyotes, fox,
birds,
bobcats, hawks, owls, Sam, Lowell, Arthur, and Daniel. that's about 9 things after them right there. And I got a barrel that's in my training pen. In that barrel, I got corn and sunflower seed. I only know one squirrel that's coming in that barrel right now eating. And I saw Sandra one day, snow on the ground. She went out there and threw her bird seed under that where the swing is at, and under the tree. And I counted 18 squirrels on the ground out there that day. And where them squirrels come from, I don't know. But I can remember they were going across the yard all the time. They were everywhere on the back porch. There wasn't no trouble. There was squirrels everywhere. Not no more. But we never hunted much around here and heard them. We go to the lake at different places and hunt, but I can't remember us ever having a problem killing squirrels. I can remember we went down there and hunted in a fox pen down there next to the coast. Me, Danny Thornton, Brooks Visit, and Stephen Visit. We killed 38 squirrels that afternoon. I mean, 38 squirrels with 2 little old dogs, and both of them were young dogs. But when we got through that day, they were squirrel dogs any way you want to take them. And I got 3 dogs. I got a young dog and 2 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. And the 4-year-old and the 2-year-old are outstanding squirrel dogs. They get the job done. If you put them in thick squirrels, they'll treat you. They'll keep you walking non-stop. If you I don't know if I'll make another year squirrel hunting or not. But if I don't, sometimes in the future, I'm gonna keep one dog here, but I might let 2 of them go.
Yes, sir. And Papa, your next question for the day is about our hunting trips. As we share stories in Lowell's truck, what do you think was the funniest story that we have that we have heard or that we told?
Well, Lowell told a story about he said he beat anorexia.
Yeah. Oh, he had this shirt where he had a shirt he used to wear before you have seen Lowell on our videos. He was not skinny back then.
He weighed 300-some pounds.
Lowell weighed about 300 pounds, long hair, and he had a longer beard. Anyway, he wore this shirt to Walmart that said, "I beat anorexia." The woman told him, "That shit is not funny." And then Lowell said, "Well, I did used to weigh about 80 pounds. Oh my God, that was
I
fun.
like the one when it said the boy went up, I ain't gonna call no names, and put his head on the another man's. He said they were talking about fighting. He put his head down on that boy's head,
Uh-huh.
and he said,
I'm taller.
I'm a whole lot taller and bigger than you are. And the young man put an uppercut on him and hit him in the jaw and knocked him out. He laying back on the ground, woke up crying. If I'm lying, I'm dying.
Oh my gosh. We go about hunting about, what time we usually leave here? About 1 o'clock?
We leave about 1 o'clock, we go to Virginia, and we have we laugh all the way up and all the way back. Daniel mostly.
I know.
But, you know, just talk about stuff that's funny, you know.
Yeah.
We have a good time.
Okay.
We had as much fun riding and talking as we do hunting.
I'm gonna cut this part out right here. Speaking of which, what else? As many times as we went hunting, you remember that time we went in, where's that place called when I first went with you guys? It was in
Nutbush.
We went over there by Nut Bush, and we went hunt about 4 hours worth, and only killed
Only about 2.5.
2.5 hours worth of hunting, and we only killed one that day. But as soon as we left, they start 10, 15 squirrels start coming all across the road. You remember that?
We got duped by the squirrels.
We just got done hunting,
There's 2 right now.
and 3, 4, 5 squirrels just popped out right side of the road. Man.
In the subdivision.
Yeah, up there with all the houses.
Yes.
You know, a place like Nutbush, I have been up there in the afternoon in Nutbush and killed 12 squirrels. I have been up there late this year, I'm talking about with good squirrel dogs. I went up there one day, of course we made trees and treed some squirrels, but they were in holes and stuff like that. I've been up there and not even killed a squirrel. Most of the time it was 3 to 5, somewhere in that neighborhood all the time. I'm talking about hunting the same dogs that we killed 10, 15 with. They just ain't up there. And then I heard talk on the phone to some of the other guys that live around there that's got squirrel dogs. Oh, I killed 10 in that morning, and I go out and kill about 10 in the afternoon. I know I've always had better squirrel dogs than what he's got, and I can't do it. And I ain't gonna call no name, but I don't believe him.
Who?
I'm not calling his name.
I don't know. I forgot.
Some of the guys that live up there on the lake.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking
But
about.
I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Now I call my friend Billy down next to the coast. They're killing 10 or 12 in the afternoon. Always from 7 to 10 to 12. They got plenty of squirrels. We've had bad luck the last couple of years, frost killing the acorns. Right at the time they're supposed to have acorns. I've been up there and used to, I first went to the lake and started hunting up there. You could walk up there and them acorns would be so thick on the ground. They would be so thick on the ground that they would almost shake under your foot. And you could ride down the path up there and you hear them crunching in where they're falling on the truck tires. You won't find no acorns up there. I saw a turkey come across the road, dragging his beard. It was pitiful. And I said, wonder what's wrong with that turkey? And turkey said, I ain't had nothing to eat in a week. You believe that?
No, I better.
Okay.
Well, anyway, Papa, your next question for the day is: you went fishing today with my Uncle Chris today. Who caught the most fish? This is your platform and your stadium, so.
Well, let me tell you like this. I'm not going to brag on who caught the most.
You're not gonna.
I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to tell me.
No, I'm
You gonna
not.
try to tell me? I look. Chris told me you come to his house yesterday trying to do the same stuff, start some mess.
No, I don't.
Anyway, let's put it like this. He caught fish, I caught fish. I caught one fish that weighed almost 8 pounds. It was a big fish. And I hung him kind of deep down there, and I cut my line and I let him go and try to get the hook out and make it bleed. But Chris says that hook will rust out of him in a few days.
It will. I remember one time, I remember last year, he told me this joke where he caught this big fish. He said the fish was so big that the water from all below them just fell out.
So he took him out in the water went down.
Yes, sir. That he's told me that if it wasn't for your papa, I would think we'd get back on the thing because he cried so much.
That's what he said.
Yeah. That was a funny joke.
Well, if you go to his house this year and make up anything you want to make up.
I did.
But I'm going to tell you that's like it was. For me and him, when I picked that bass out of the water this morning, we were setting that down on some stumps.
Yes, sir.
And the boat got sitting on top of the stumps and the water wasn't under the boat no more. I had to put the fish back in so we could get off the stumps.
That's what happened.
That's how big it was.
Wow, that was a big fish. Alright, your next question for the day. So, you're calling it, if this keeps on happening, you're going to call it quits for hunting?
I don't know. I'll see how next year goes and how everything goes. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to be through.
Hunting season ends in about 12 days from now.
I don't want to say I ain't and then crawfish. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. Nobody better not come by with a pile of money.
That's right. And then Pops, we're gonna close out about two more questions. Your next question for the day is: if we come out with a top 10 that ranks, since we've been at this gig on YouTube for about a year now, should we come up with a top 10 Papa Sam moments? I'll come up with the list.
Top 10 Papa Sam moments.
Yeah, your top 10 moments, best moment.
Oh, Lord have mercy, boy.
I will come up with the top 10. Should I come up with that?
I don't know. I guess you can.
Yeah, we're going to close it out with this last question. So we went hunting with Lowell. We went hunting for Lowell for about how many months? Since November?
It was after Christmas.
It was after Christmas that Boss and I started hunting this year with him. And now it's going to be Uncle Chris and you. Who's going to do the best?
Fishing?
Yes, sir, between you and Uncle Chris.
I only have to ask him.
Alright, everyone, that's it for the Papa Sam Radio Show. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Papa Sam Radio Show. And Papa, you may close us out.
Well, we'll do another one sometime next week. I think we're going to have better luck fishing we are hunting. We had a good day on the water today. We caught some lunkers. And we turned them old big ones back and kept a few of the small ones. But we're going to be doing it again next week. Papa Sam's got to get busy and do his work so he'll be able to go when the time comes. This ain't the regular time. We're kind of rushing it. Got a few warm days, and we're trying to rush it and catch a few fish. I got to rake the yards, build some stuff, but I'm still going to find some time to do a little fishing.
Yes, sir.
And that's the way it goes right now, so we'll see what happens.
That's it.
So take care. And then I think I want to close this thing out. Put that on.
If you
You can go ahead and close it out.
That's it for the Papa Sam Radio Show. Bye, everyone.